Hello, this is Bonnie Dean from Chief Left Hand Knits. Today I would like to show you a method of doing a continuous I-cord, 3-stitch I-cord around a rectangle. This will be used in an upcoming poncho pattern of mine. As you can see, it goes nicely around the edges, and we're going to cover exactly how to do that. To accomplish this around all four corners, you must use a double-sided cast-on the bottom right corner. Judy's Magic Cast-On is the best cast-on for this application. In order to do Judy's Magic Cast-On, the yarn ball is on this side, yarn tail is on this side. Place the tail between the circular needle tips pointed to the left. The stitch on the right needle is the first stitch. Next, tension the tail on the index finger, the thumb on the bottom yarn, and yarn over with the index finger, the bottom needle, yarn over the top needle with the thumb, yarn over the index finger yarn over the bottom needle, yarn over the top needle with the thumb yarn, and lastly yarn over the bottom needle with the index yarn. The next step is to turn the needles in the opposite direction and get ready to knit. I'm holding the tail, and I'm going to be knitting with the bottom needle. This is the tricky part. Knit 3. Tighten with your tail. These 3 stitches that you've just knit, go back onto the left needle, and you're going to knit them again. As you can see, you're forming I-cord. The next step is to form the stitches that will become the body of the garment or item that you are knitting. And the technique I like to use is a yarn over technique. So I'm going to yarn over, knit 3, and those 3 stitches go back to the left needle, and the yarn over stays on the right needle. And then I'm going to yarn over again, knit 3, and move the stitches back to the left needle, those 3 stitches, and then I have 2 body stitches. So in summary, it is yarn over, knit 3, slip 3 to the left needle, yarn over, knit 3, slip 3 back to the left needle, until you have your appropriate number of body stitches. You have the 3 stitches that will go up the right edge, then the body stitches for your item, and then the 3 stitches that will go up the left edge. To turn the corner, instead of doing a yarn over knit 3, you simply do a knit 3. and that will help it turn the corner. And then you pull the cord through to have all your stitches in on one needle tip, or tip and cord, and these three will go up the right edge, these three will go up the left edge, and these are the stitches for your pattern. I like the yarn over method because it does not distort the I-cord at all on the bottom. It tends to be a little loose than picking up from one of the existing stitches, such as a lifted increase, but I like this better with the yarn over method that I've just demonstrated. If this is adjustable, the number of knit 3, slip 3, if you tend to have too much of a space here, just skip one of the knit 3, slip 3, do one less knit 3. Here I've done one knit 3 to get it to go around the corner nicely. I will just talk the way through what to do with these side stitches to make I-cord up the edges. My preferred way is to purl these three stitches, work the body stitches, and slip with yarn in back, with yarn in front on the wrong side, these 3 stitches. And then when you turn it over, my preferred method is to knit these 3 stitches, work the body stitches, and slip the 3 stitches with yarn in back. I think that has the most consistent edge. The next step is after you've reached the upper right corner of your work and you need to bind off the top. The first step to go around the corner is to knit 3, slip 3, and that will give a little bit to go around the corner. And then to start the I-cord bind off on the top edge, knit 3, or knit 2 rather, and then this stitch goes with I-cord, this stitch goes with the top body stitches, and you just want to knit 2 through the back loop, knit 2 together through the back loop. And after you've done that, then you put the stitches back, 1, 2, 3, and you repeat. Knit 2, and then knit 2 together through the back loop. And you continue that across the top. This is the end point of doing the I-cord bind off across the top. Eventually, when you get to 3 stitches on your right needle without having put them back on the left needle, and 3 stitches on the left needle, so 3 on each stitch on each needle, you stop. And then I'm going to arrange these stitches for grafting them together. I do need to do one additional slip 3 to the left needle, knit 3, and then I'm going to show you how to do the Kitchener stitch. The last step is to Kitchener stitch or graft the 3 stitches from the top bind off to the 3 stitches on the side. And as usual, the wrong sides are facing. The needles are to the right, and the yarn comes out in between. This yarn necessarily is coming out of the top bind off stitches. You cut your yarn, place it on a needle, and I'm just going to start in the front. I'm going to purl to anchor the front stitch, knit to anchor the back stitch, the first of those. And then I'm going to knit this off. And purl the next stitch on. And then I'm going to purl this stitch off the back and knit the next stitch on. I'm going to knit the front stitch off, and on the front needle purl that one on. Purl the back stitch off, knit this one on, knit this off, and purl this off. And as you can see, it goes around. I'm going to have to sew in the ends to make it look perfect, but as you see, it's a continuous knitted tube. Thank you. Happy knitting.